Justice Ellis aims to make ENGA safe again. Judge Ellis acknowledged the warm welcome he had received in the few days upon his return. He was met with overwhelming support from the people of ENGA, with community elders going so far as to ask whether they could bury him in the province. "I told them yes, but please wait till I die," Justice Ellis said. Post-Courier, Monday, October 6, 2025. The full article goes as follows. Only days after being recalled, Justice Graham Ellis returned to ENGA with a mission to crush the tribal wars and gun violence that have killed scores, widowed and orphaned hundreds, and left millions of kina worth of properties in ruins. Last week, the judge issued court orders and public warning that those engaged in tribal fighting in the province risk spending a very long time behind bars. Further to an interim restraining order the judge issued on the tribal fighting in Wapenamanda District, Justice Ellis summoned provincial, district and tribal leaders to appear in court and commit to peace undertakings. At that hearing, the judge directed the ENGA Provincial Administrator Sandis Saka to submit a comprehensive progress report by October 10, 2025, detailing steps toward a peaceful settlement and compliance with court directives. The interim court orders issued on September 26 contained strict measures that included, amongst others, a ban on gunfire, threats, or symbolic shows of aggression, no assembling in groups, and restrictions on road gatherings such as bets or card games and drinking in any public place within Wapenamanda. And it's not just warnings, Judge Ellis said. Police now have full authority to arrest and bring to court anyone who breaches the directives. Violations will amount to contempt of court, carrying severe legal consequences. The ruling also reinforces existing preventive orders against the Yakuman and Yangan tribes, making them legally binding. The National Court's intervention highlights the judiciary's determination to end tribal violence that has crippled normal life in Wapenamanda, forcing school closures and even interrupting court operations. This week, Justice Ellis spoke at the ENGA Day celebrations, urging the people of ENGA to respect the rule of law, stressing that the courts would condemn those who choose to continue the cycle of tribal warfare. He used a sharp legal example to drive home his point. Suppose two people plan to rob a bank. One goes in with a gun and kills the security, while the other drives the getaway car. Both can be charged with murder because they shared a common purpose, Justice Ellis said. Applying the same principle to tribal conflicts, he warned. If a person takes part in a tribal fight where weapons are used, he or she may be charged with murder, even if they never struck a blow or fired a weapon. The sentence could be very significant. He said the law of common purpose could criminalize many individuals in tribal wars, not just the fighters who physically kill. Justice Ellis's return to ENGA after 15 years is swiftly restoring order that was lacking in the province for too long. At the same time, Judge Ellis acknowledged the warm welcome he had received in the few days upon his return. He was met with overwhelming support from the people of ENGA, with community elders going so far as to ask whether they could bury him in the province. "I told them yes, but please wait till I die," Justice Ellis said, noting that the request showed the depth of appreciation the people have for his service. It therefore appears to be recognized that you don't have to be born in this country to love this country and want to help its people. "I'm grateful for all the expressions of support I have received since returning to ENGA." Justice Ellis previously served as resident judge in Wabag, where he gained a reputation for cleaning up the province's justice system, fast-tracking delayed criminal trials, and vanquishing impromptu conditions at the squalid Wabag police station cell blocks. His return after more than a decade has reignited hope among locals that his presence will help restore law and order throughout the rule of law in a province plagued by tribal conflict. But Ellis made clear that his focus will be on ending tribal violence. Post-Courier article ends. Note from PNG Finance and Economy. We proudly welcome Justice Graham Ellis to the National and Supreme Court of Papua New Guinea. Appointed by PNG's Judicial and Legal Services Commission and sworn in by Governor General Grand Chief Sir Bob Daddy on September 4, 2025, Justice Ellis brings deep familiarity with PNG's legal system, having previously served as a judge in PNG and worked with the Office of the Solicitor General. Justice Ellis will serve as the resident judge for Wabag, contributing to PNG's efforts to strengthen access to justice. His appointment reflects PNG's commitment to strengthening judicial capacity by welcoming experienced legal professionals with knowledge and understanding of PNG, including from Australia and other Commonwealth partners. Welcome back, Justice Ellis, and thank you for your enduring service to Papua New Guinea.